And with that, let's get into who I think would be good third-party characters. First off, we have Ubisoft's Rayman, who we all could have sworn was going to be in the game, and not just because of Artsy Omni's render of the character. The Wii U version of Smash 4 actually has trophies for Rayman, Globox, and Barbara from Rayman Origins. Rayman was seen as one of the lesser-known icons in video games. While beloved by many, he never really reached the status as many others had, and I think that with Rayman Legends Definitive Edition being a Switch exclusive, not to mention the unlikely existence of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the Rabbids themselves being a spin-off of Rayman, his inclusion seems more than likely. His final smash could even be an army of raving Rabbids attacking the field, akin to Palutena's army from Brawl. Hudson Soft's Bomberman has always been a favorite of mine, and I'm honestly confused as to why he's never been considered for Smash. By no means a giant, the Bomberman series is known well enough to have dozens of clones, and with his cute design and simple battle mechanics, he'd be a perfect fit. He even has his own color schemes ready for use in the game. With Super Bomberman R on the Switch, I'd say the chances are there, though Bomberman is owned by Konami now due to Hudson Soft's going defunct in 2012. In any case, Bomberman is already crossed over with Wario in Wario Blast featuring Bomberman, so he's already related somewhat. His final smash would of course have to be a huge bomb, but maybe you could aim where you want the bomb to land, and a great explosion covers that area of the stage. Heihachi Mishima is a character from the Namco series, Tekken, and while not my favorite character, it's hard to deny he's basically the face of Tekken. Heihachi has ties to both Pac-Man and Ryu, as he was featured in the games Pac-Man Fever and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. But here's something else you might not know. Heihachi was also in the game Project Cross Zone and its sequel Project Cross Zone 2. Oh, Monolith, always bringing people together. In this game, he crosses over with Ryu again and Mega Man X. In the game Namco Cross Capcom, he runs into Ryu again and also Mega Man Volna. While neither of those Mega Men were playable in Smash, they were featured as the Blue Bombers' partners in his final Smash. But the links don't stop there. In Project Cross Zone 2, he also crosses over with Chrom and Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening, and Fiora and Metalface from Xenoblade Chronicles, so there's even ties to Shulk. Heihachi was also a guest character in the Soul Calibur series, Soul Calibur 2 to be precise. This is the same entry in the series that featured Link, the hero of time, as a guest character, though they appeared exclusively in different versions, Link being in the GameCube version and Heihachi being in the PS2 version. And hey, to top it off, Heihachi was actually a Mii costume in Smash 4. I'd totally forgotten about that. Heihachi's final smash could be similar to his special in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Wait a second. Heihachi's the only character to be featured to some extent in both Smash and PlayStation All-Stars. Huh. Maybe Raiden's not impossible after all. It seems like Heihachi is the most likely third-party character of them all. Morrigan Island is probably the queen of video game crossovers. I know nothing about her other than the fact that she's from the series Darkstalkers, and that she's crossed over into the Street Fighter series on multiple occasions, being that both are Capcom properties. While her series isn't very popular, she's made quite the name for herself through the Vs. Capcom series of games. Whether they be fighting Marvel, SNK, Tatsunoko, Namco, geez, what's everyone's beef with Capcom? In any case, Morrigan is a fighter that is recognizable, iconic, and can certainly hold her own in a fight, and hey, she was featured in both Project Cross Zone games as well, so she definitely has a presence. As for her final smash, she could use her signature move Darkness Illusion, where she summons either a copy of herself or her sister Lilith to trap their opponents in a devastating combo. The more I write and do research for this list, the more I've come to realize how heavily Namco's presence as a company is, both in Smash Bros. And overall. Not only did Heihachi Mishima have a Mii costume in Smash 4, but so did Lloyd Irving, the protagonist of Tales of Symphonia, an entry in the prolific Tales series from Namco, comparable to the Final Fantasy franchise. The Tales series is one I've also been told to look into, so I'll definitely have to give it a shot, but as for a choice, I actually wanted to include the character from the Soul Calibur series, not remembering that Soul Calibur is another Namco property. My reasoning for it is that Heihachi, Lloyd Irving, and Link have all been in both Smash Bros. And Soul Calibur. It was difficult to come with a representative, as being a fighting game, there are plenty of characters to choose from, but I ultimately went with Siegfried Stauffen, the series' apparent protagonist, or at least most central character, predating the series with his being a part of the predecessor, Soul Edge. Siegfried has not only been a protagonist, but an antagonist as well, as he was the vessel for the main villain of the series, Nightmare. In fact, Nightmare could very well be an alternate costume for Siegfried. While certainly not as iconic as, say, Ivy, Siegfried still holds a position of greater importance in the series, so if anyone from Soul Calibur should be included, it would be him. Siegfried's final smash could be his critical finish, Soul Conviction, where he summons Soul Calibur, knocks the opponent into the air, and slams them down, very similar to Cloud's Omni Slash or Ike's Ether. To finish off, this is definitely a bit of a strange one, but the more I think about it, the more sense it makes. Cosmos is a Monolith Soft character, so she's technically owned by Nintendo now, but she had her start when Monolith was still owned by Namco, part of the Xenosaga series, the precursor to the Xenoblade series. That being said, Cosmos was still in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as an unlockable blade. Not only that, but she's been featured in a number of other Namco titles, such as Namco Cross Capcom, both Project Cross Zone titles, and some of the Tales games. While not the main character, she does seem to have a presence, much like Morrigan does for Capcom. So maybe, should Namco have any sort of involvement again, Cosmos could be featured, even if only as a costume. Her final smash could be her X-Buster, a weapon that shoots large energy beams from her abdomen, and it could also work akin to Lucario's Aura Storm from Brawl. Well, that was certainly a tough list to come up with. What did you guys think? Let me know what you guys would have chosen and why. Anything is possible, so we'll just have to wait and see who makes it in when the new installment of the Smash series comes out. Until next time, stay safe and stay awesome. This is Charai5, signing off.